Here we are. The Hangout is live. Okay, have fun. See you soon.
Awesome, thanks. Let me see. All right, I'm Corinne, by the way. I don't know.
How's it going? I'm David.
Good, how are you?
Good, pretty good. Just working on stuff.
Awesome. So I'm trying to familiarize myself with this whole setup real quick.
It's all good. I totally get it.
So give me a little background on where you are at in the Hack Reactor program. Are you senior? Is that what
I am a senior, so on the back half, just finishing up right now. Sort of in the throes of getting this thesis project done.
Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome.
Yeah.
And how's the program been going for you so far?
It's been quite a sprint. It's been a lot of fun. It's I don't know. This is a completely new world for me. I guess I don't get to say that really much anymore. But yeah, I came from not knowing anything at all before my interview, and now I'm just trying to like catch up with everything. So it's been a lot of a knowledge dump happening, and it's exciting. It's fun, and it's a cool new world. So it's going really well. Actually,
That's awesome.
yeah.
You knew nothing when you first started?
I started on Code Academy. My buddy and I were at Starbucks, and we were like, what the hell are we gonna do with our lives? We had no idea, and we'd heard about these programs. We're like, well, let's do that. Let's learn how to do that. And so we did Code Academy for, went through and learned JavaScript because that's what they recommended. And we had some people that definitely gave us some pretty good tips. We're like, you should really study this, and did that, and then interviewed, and now we're in. And there's still so many things, and I'm like, what are you talking about? But yeah, getting stuff to work, it's a lot of fun. So it's really cool.
I can imagine.
And just sort of starting to feel kind of solid in some knowledge, which is it's a cool thing.
That's awesome. And what do you still want to get out of the program?
At this point, it's they've started to sprinkle in little like job search things, like a couple lectures here and there, and like working on that kind of stuff. And so I'm really excited to start that. And so at this point, I'm just trying to finish strong and like have a really good project to present and show that I can do this, even though I've been doing it for such a short amount of time. I don't know. The program keeps pleasantly surprising me with fun things I'm getting out of it, and a lot of just enjoyment from interactions with people and how things are going and what I'm learning. So I don't know. I've dropped my expectations for the program because I know that it's going to keep giving me things I would have never thought of. So I just kind of let it happen at this point.
What would you say your favorite thing has been so far? Whether it's in groups, like personally, or something you've learned?
I mean, I love I love interacting with people, and I occasionally am slightly bummed that I didn't get to do this in person. So I love group chats where we get to just sort of talk. And it's also, for me, that's been the only place where I've, I guess, been on even footing with the group, or it felt like that, is when we're just talking. It's like, okay, it's cool. We don't have to talk about what's going on with like Mongo databases and the server and back-end, front-end integration and asynchronous code and all this stuff that I'm still like kind of learning and I kind of know.
Yeah.
And it's nice to be able to just talk, and so any kind of group interaction has been great for me because I'm like, okay, I can just hang out. So I love that, and I love being able to connect with groups, and especially for processes like this where it's so grueling and so intensive. To have that community support of like, oh, we're all doing this together and we're all slogging through this ridiculous experience, but getting a lot out of it. So anytime we get to connect and reflect on that for the brief 20 minutes, maybe a week, I love that. And the rest of it's just mentally really stimulating, which is really cool. I was talking with my friend as far as it's like the first time I feel like I've learned anything in just so long. So that's cool because I breezed through college by being a theater major, so I didn't have to ever think really or learn, and so I was just kind of playing around. So this has been a new and fun experience. Everything's been cool, I guess.
That's awesome. One last question for you. What would you, since you're a senior now, what would be one tip or advice or whatever that you would give to a junior? Whether it be,
I think the thing is, oh, go ahead.
oh no, I was just gonna give like whether it be like about the program or how to connect with people, just anything. I was just gonna give you examples.
Yeah. I guess I think one piece of advice that it's really hard for me to accept it, but has helped and gotten me through a lot is just the piece of advice they give us in the first week is just like, trust that we're doing everything that you're, worried about. That we've already thought about it, and that's being taken care of in one way or another. Or if it's not being taken care of, it doesn't need to be taken care of, and it's just not integral to the experience. So I would say really latch onto that piece and let that advice sink in, because yeah, I mean, as much as like there have been so many like nagging worries, especially for me, like not knowing all this stuff coming in. I'm like, Jesus, are they really stupid enough to think that they can teach me this in 3 months? Like, this is a lot. And it's and get me a job. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And I still don't know, but it's at this point I've gotten here, and everything's gone well enough that I'm like, I would give that advice back is just keep trusting and don't let any any future worries ruin this learning experience or get latched into this, because you just need to be as focused as you can be, and so let them do the worrying for you.
Yeah.
Don't stress.
How have you
So
handled learning all this in such a short time?
I have no idea. Hack Reactor is a great program. It's still really hard, and I think the first half of the program flew by, and I'm doing it with a friend he's right here. So we've been doing it together, and this is the guy we're at Starbucks wondering what to do with our lives. And I said the first half I didn't think I was learning anything. I didn't think they were teaching me anything, and the second half it started to really sink in, just getting to do things. I'd heard that advice, I mean, you always say the advice, so you really learn by doing. And that's been really true for the second half, and really sunk in where I didn't think anything was sinking in. Now it's just starting to handle that just by getting to play around and build stuff and sort of see, I mean, there's still so much that I'm like, I don't get that, I don't know that, I know this, it's, but then it's just this crazy thing.
That's awesome. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for taking time out to meet.
Of course.
And get through the hangouts.
Absolutely. This is my favorite part, is getting to talk, as this guy will begrudgingly tell you. But yeah, it was great chatting with you, Corinne.
Yeah,
is it Corinne? Sorry.
Yeah, it's Corinne.
Okay, cool. Yeah, great chatting with you. And good luck with the rest of your interview, whatever process it's deemed as.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep. Peace out.